Simple Tales presents Wukong versus the Six-Eared Macaque from Journey to the West. What if someone stole your face, your voice, your memories, your friends? What if they knew every secret you had ever hidden, every mistake you had ever made, and every triumph you had ever achieved? And what if even the heavens themselves could not tell which one of you was real? This is the story of the Monkey King and the enemy who was almost impossible to defeat. By the time this tale begins, Sun Wukong had already become a legend. He had challenged heaven, defeated celestial armies, escaped the underworld, and survived 500 years beneath a mountain. Now he traveled west beside the monk Tang Sanzang, guarding him on a sacred pilgrimage to obtain holy scriptures. The journey was long. The dangers were endless. And though Wukong protected the monk faithfully, his temper remained as fierce as ever. One day, while crossing a lonely wilderness, the pilgrims encountered a band of robbers. The robbers surrounded them with weapons drawn. Tang Sanzang urged peace, but Wukong saw danger. Without hesitation, he swung his golden staff. The robbers fell. The road was safe. Yet the monk was horrified. "You have taken lives again," he said. "They threatened us," Wukong replied. There was no other way. The argument grew bitter. At last, anger overcame reason. With a final leap, Wukong vanished into the clouds. Tang Sanzang watched him go with sadness. Perhaps he believed the Monkey King would soon return. Instead, something far stranger happened. Not long afterward, another Wukong appeared. He carried the same golden staff. He wore the same armor. His eyes burned with the same fierce intelligence. Even his voice was identical. "Master," he said, "I have returned." Tang Sanzang frowned. Before he could answer, a shout split the sky. A second Monkey King descended from the clouds. "Master, do not trust him! I am the real Wukong." The travelers froze. Two Monkey Kings stood before them. Each looked exactly the same. Each sounded exactly the same. Each claimed to be the original. The first pointed his staff. "He is the impostor." The second raised his weapon. "No, he is." The two monkeys charged. Their staffs collided with a crack that echoed across the mountains. The earth trembled. Forests bent beneath the shock waves. Rocks shattered and rolled down distant slopes. The battle raged across the sky. When one monkey shattered a mountain peak, the other shattered one beside it. When one vanished into a cloud, the other vanished with him. When one laughed, the other laughed with the same voice. Watching them was like staring into a mirror that had learned how to fight. Hour after hour, they battled. Neither gained an advantage. Neither showed weakness. Neither made a mistake. At last, they separated. There was only one solution. Let heaven judge between us." The two monkeys flew upward. Before celestial officials, they argued their case. The gods examined them carefully. Neither monkey revealed any flaw. Neither monkey betrayed any deception. The gods could not tell them apart. They traveled to the Dragon Kings. The Dragon Kings failed. They sought out immortals who had witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties. The immortals failed. They journeyed to the underworld. The rulers of the dead failed. Everywhere they went, the answer remained the same. No one knew which monkey was real. The mystery spread across heaven and earth. Soon even Tang Sanzang began to doubt. Each monkey remembered the same journeys, the same dangers, the same conversations, the same promises. If one was lying, where had he learned so much? For the first time in his life, Sun Wukong faced a challenge his strength could not solve. Because how do you defeat an enemy who knows everything you know? How do you expose an impostor who remembers your own memories? The two monkeys fought again. Across rivers, across mountains, across clouds bright as silver. Neither could win, neither could escape. At last, someone spoke the only name that remained: the Buddha. If anyone could see through the deception, it would be him. So the two monkeys journeyed to the Western Paradise. They entered the presence of the Buddha. The hall fell silent. The two Wukongs stood side by side. Both waited. Both watched. The Buddha smiled. Unlike the gods, he showed no confusion. Unlike the immortals, he needed no investigation. "I know which one is real," he said. The hall erupted with astonishment. "How?" asked the gathered beings. The Buddha looked toward the false monkey. "You copied his face. You copied his voice. You copied his memories. You even fooled heaven." The false monkey remained silent. Then the Buddha spoke the words that shattered the illusion. But imitation is not identity. For the first time, fear appeared in the monkey's eyes. The Buddha raised a hand. "You are the Six-Eared Macaque, a creature who hears the secrets of heaven, earth, and mankind. A master of imitation, a shadow that borrowed another's life." The hall fell silent. At last, the truth stood revealed. The disguise was broken. The Six-Eared Macaque screamed with rage and leaped into the air. But before he could escape, Wukong moved. The golden star flashed. The battle that had shaken heaven and earth ended in a single strike. The impostor fell. And for the first time, there was only one Monkey King. The real Wukong stood victorious. Yet as the pilgrimage resumed, he remained quieter than before. Perhaps because the Six-Eared Macaque had not been stronger, had not been faster, had not possessed greater power. His true danger was something far more unsettling. He reflected every strength, every weakness, every flaw, every hidden part of Wukong himself. It was as though the Monkey King had spent days fighting a shadow wearing his own face. And sometimes those are the hardest battles of all. The old storytellers of China never forgot the lesson hidden within the tale. Many enemies announce themselves openly. Those are easy to recognize. The dangerous ones are harder to see. The pride that whispers in our ears. The doubts that wear familiar voices. The shadows that know us better than anyone else. The Six-Eared Macaque was defeated. Yet his question remains. If someone copied everything about you, what would still make you, you? Thank you for listening to Simple Tales. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, share, and subscribe for more legends and folk tales from around the world. Until next time, remember that the greatest victories often come not from defeating others, but from understanding ourselves.